Hi and welcome. I'm here to talk a little bit about pre-K today. That's elementary education pre-kindergarten. I proposed a bill, SB 99, last year that would effectively create universal voluntary pre-kindergarten here in Alaska. That bill was fortunate enough to have a second hearing just this last week in our education committee. There were a lot of good questions asked and a lot of evidence provided, but fundamentally the thing that pre-K does is it prepares our kids to be ready to learn when they first get into kindergarten classroom. And that's one of the obstacles kids here in Alaska as well as across the country face. Wherever they've had an effective pre-kindergarten program around the country, those programs have been built on evidence. The community takes time to create the program, to train the teachers, and the kids then are ready to learn when they come into kindergarten. We know that for every dollar spent on pre-K with these states, the state tends to make almost $7 in savings. Now that's because we're not seeing those kids go into unsuccessful lives that might lead to the criminal justice system, or less successful lives that might lead to substance use or other problems. So what pre-K does is it's part of a package that helps us prepare our children not just to learn, but to be strong and vibrant adults working in our community. So knowing this, why wouldn't Alaska support a pre-K program? Well, some say the evidence doesn't support it. They cite a report from Tennessee where they tried to push a pre-K program in just a year's time, and that was an inappropriate way to do it. Instead, what Tennessee did is they realized they'd made a mistake and they began to retool their program. What we're proposing here in Alaska has learned from where we've attempted to try pre-K around the country. Where we've had success, we are now practicing those same processes here in some of our local communities. What this bill would do would be taking our success and expanding it throughout Alaska. So today, if you're in the Lower Kuskokwim school district, or in Nome School District, or in Mat-Su School District, or in Anchorage, you are preparing your kids to learn. The evidence in every one of those districts shows that the young people who've experienced pre-elementary education are doing better now. They're able to learn when they first come to that classroom at a significantly higher level than those who don't get that opportunity for pre-K. So what I'm asking you is, will you help me to get this bill passed? I need you to help me. Together, if we contact our state senators, contact our state house members, we talk to those members of the education committee, we can get a second hearing and maybe a third hearing on this bill. And that's the kind of thing that gets the bill passed. So with your help, together, we can build universal, quality, voluntary pre-K here in Alaska, and we can actually change our future. So join me in changing our future and the future for all of our children and grandchildren. Thank you for listening.